Could you introduce yourself to us and also tell us a little bit more about your professional background?
My name is Danielle. I am a beauty therapist, have been for about 14 years. I had my second child recently, so I've been on maternity leave. So I've gone back to do a little bit of beauty. I've also started doing some face painting. I got a face painting.
Oh my God, lazy.
As a little extra income earner.
What made you really decide to start an e-com business?
I've got 2 children. I was in the beauty industry where I had this kind of realization that the amount of money that I can earn is based off the amount of hours that I can put into it. And I'm capped at that. You can get little pay rises along the way, but really it's capped at my time. As I've got 2 children, I realized that that time is just getting smaller and smaller. I don't have the extra hours that I can put into it. So my thought process went into how can I potentially earn more without having to extend that extra hours. Yeah. So that's where eCom come into it. And I sort of found this opportunity in the online world that it is possible to make that extra money in a way that doesn't require you to work. Obviously, you're working more hours, but you don't have to keep extending those hours.
What is the big dream or vision with the business that you're building?
My vision with my business is it's a women's health business. I want to create that comfort and relaxation that women can have and give them extra options for women with pain relief. So I guess that's the big goal with my business, is to form that connection and hopefully allow a platform for women to have a connection so that they are able to talk with each other through their problems, and hopefully I can help a little bit along the way too.
In terms of the dream that it gives you, what does it give you?
Yeah, so my dream, I suppose, is that more financial and time freedom. So I'm looking to gain, obviously, the financial freedom, but also that time freedom and that freedom of working from wherever I want to. The time freedom in terms of like how many hours you're working, but also the time around like where you can work, so that like I can work from home, so that to, be with the kids a little bit more. I've got that flexibility rather than having to physically be at a workplace. So I think the dream for me was to create time and financial freedom in a way that suits my life now that I'm in this phase of life.
What made you decide to go with eCom Capital?
There's a few different platforms around. I looked into eCom Capital. I really liked the fact that there was the coaches and the coaching calls available. I liked that aspect of it. The main reason was that personable approach that they had towards it. And it wasn't just a course that you buy, that you're given, and then you don't hear from anyone again. It was that little bit more personable, like we're going to be with you along the way. We're going to help you do these things. Yeah. Taking you through everything and giving you those extra tools.
What has been the most valuable thing for you being with eCom Capital so far?
Most valuable is definitely the people that they have in their team. There's always someone contactable. Most of the time, there's like multiple calls that you can jump onto. There's always someone accessible for you, because this world and this business is very isolating and can be very isolating, right? So I loved that you can have someone that you can lean on and support with. And also now, being in it for a little bit longer, the school community is amazing. Yeah. So connecting with other people that are doing like-minded things to you, because in your everyday life, you don't always come across people who are building businesses and thinking this way. So having that school community is so beneficial, because you get to connect with people who are on the same journey as you and have the same problems as you and can relate to your problems, and you can talk to them about your problems rather than kind of be like, oh, how are you going? Like, yeah, I'm going well. Well, how's your business? Yeah, really good. And they don't want to really hear about it. Yeah, I don't understand. I think it's nice to have people in your corner who get it and understand exactly how big these problems are in your world.
What is the thing that excites you most about the business that you're building?
The thing that excites me the most is the connection that I'm hoping to grow with customers. And the biggest thing I found so far is people letting me know that they've found relief from my product. And that actually really excites me. I'm like, I'm so glad that I've been able to just make a little tiny change in your life. So I think the change that I'm going to be able to hopefully evoke onto people is probably the biggest thing for me with my business, is creating relief and a change for people.
Yeah. For someone who's sitting on the fence about working with eCom Capital, what would you say to them?
I would say go for it. I think if you're at the point of sitting on the fence, it means you've been thinking about it for a while. And I sat on the fence for a while. And I think if I hadn't have done it and come off that fence, there's always that what if. What could have that opened for me? What would my life look like? If you're already wondering, then you've already got some of those little thoughts in your mind that you want to do something different and you want to push yourself. The worst that can happen is that you end back where you are right now.